Derek, how you doing?
Doing all right, T?
I'm doing fine,
Good
baby.
thing.
I'm doing fine.
So how's everything?
Everything's going good.
So have you been watching what's been going on in the news, Auntie?
Yes, I have.
So did you catch so what's your take on the situation, what's been going on with the Olympic situation with a girl named Shakara Richardson and another girl named Brianna McNeil? What's your take on that?
What's my take on that? My take is I think that dark-skinned people are going to make it big in the Olympics, and I think that's what they did not want. So they're trying to make them feel like they did things wrong because the next person do something wrong, they didn't do anything about it.
So you think they were kind of like, feel like they were targeting her or whatever?
Yeah, because that child her mother just died, and she said she smoked a little marijuana to keep her anxiety and depression down. Is she the first one that smoked marijuana? Or is she the first one that got caught?
Well, I don't know. I look at it like this, and I look at it from twofold. As I said before, do I think the system has a double standard? Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, there's certain rules put in place, and I think in knowing that we as black folks, that we're under a constant microscope, we got to be more careful and be more responsible. At the end of the day, this is something I touch on all the time, a lot about our people. Yes, do the system sometimes target us, but that's why we got to be much more cautious and do that much more better because we're under that microscope. At the end of the day, the system knew that, okay, this is a major, big opportunity. And then when you sign that contract...
But why should we only be the one under a microscope? Why should we? Think about that. Why should we? Why should we have to walk on eggshells and they don't? That's not fair. So it's like, so we can't be who we want to be because we have to walk on eggshells? I don't think so. We should be able to be who we want to be. See, there we go. We tiptoeing again. We have to tiptoe. We have to hide ourselves in the closet. We shouldn't have to do that.
Well, like I said, Auntie, and coming from my perspective, as we talked about before, and coming from the perspective of as a practicing Israelite, and following the scripture, the Most High said that we would be cursed until we come back to being in obedience and coming back to following His righteousness. And I still think a lot of us collectively, we still haven't got to that point. So some of this, He said we would be, under disparity, be under, in a oppressive exterior to our enemies. And so right now, we got the people that's over us, and they're mandating or implementing their agenda. And so, yeah, it's not fair. But this is why I say time and time again, we're supposed to separate. The Most High wants us to separate from this society. He wants us to separate from this cultural dynamic. He said in Deuteronomy 7:6 that we are separate. We are a holy people, above all. So with much is given, much is expected. He said we're a separate people, so there's certain rules and certain guidelines that we follow. I think the collective of us as a people still have not applied that. So once I say, well, y'all want to be a part of them, okay? Well, then you're going to be subjugated to them, right?
The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. I'm coming out the gate to spit some truth to the beat. Perversion and dysfunction at a serious peak. The world's out of whack, people acting a fool. Kids way out of line, fighting teachers at school. Trump now in office, the agenda is real. The elite and the occult stay footing the bill. Jim Crow still strong, crooked judge on the bench. It's 2017 and brothers still getting lynched. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The whole bias ass system keep rigging the game. White boys gassed up, letting their ignorance show. Wanna use racial slurs, but they run like hoes. Politicians getting exposed for their lies and dirt. They want Trump to be impeached cause people's feelings is hurt. Big brother everywhere to keep an eye on my ass. Messiah gon' return cause this mess can't last. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. I'm spitting more facts and I'm just getting started. So-called sane people acting hella retarded. Chicks abuse they own seed to leave them freezing outside. Fools is jumping on Facebook to commit suicide. Police misconduct got us living in hell. It ain't just the brothers now that kill our women as well. Shout out to all Sterling, Terrence Crutcher for show. R.I.P. to my brothers, ain't no justice for both. The blue wall of silence, cops is just like a game. Good cop, bad cop, they all act the same. Transgender running wild, getting bills and laws. Emasculation of a brother, the agenda is raw. Bestiality is passing certain various states. Pedophilia up next, what a nasty disgrace. The world is in a bind and a plot is so thick. With all the chaos and the stress, the place is wicked and sick. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. It's time to wake up and my people to see that our rights getting took by the powers that be. Martial law in the plans to take hold of the streets. They wanna make a sun on plus docile and weak. FEMA camps in place to destroy and torture. They wanna build a long wall to secure the border. Skinheads in the nation state prepping for war. Wild niggas line up to buy Jordans from stores. My people are destroyed for lack of truth and facts. Thus we stay at the bottom on our knees and back. Pastors in these wicked churches full of evil and sin, committing adultery on the low and molesting the kids. They reject the Most High and tell lies from their mouth. But Messiah on a mission's what I'm talking about. I have no fear of any man as I spit the real. Peace to all my truthers that took the red of the pill. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked. The world is out of whack from all this chaos and drama. I keep my head on tight with my spiritual armor. To all my people, wake up and peep the truth I be kicking. Recognize the terrain has gotten sinful and wicked.